Approach, my child, and choose
The
where your
woods
new
can be
life
so
shall
peaceful.
begin.
Alright, so we're going to play a bit of an archetype build. It's essentially the sneak archer, but with crossbows. It's one of the strongest builds you can play, as far as I know, and nice. And oh, the perfect, even insights we found. I never managed to bring this to endgame because I'm too lazy to go to endgame, but I want to play something a bit simpler, and this one is perfect. It's a really good combination of power and raw power and fun gameplay. It's a sneak build, so we will have to wait for enemies to lose our sight. But we are Shadowstone, and I have installed the hotkey mod for SGTM, meaning that I can always speed up the game like this, and I bring it back to this normal speed. Oh, actually, it didn't save that. Let me quickly change this alt and to bring it back to normal and alt. There we go. So let's, as usual, collect some poisons. We're going to, the goal is to reach Riften. We're going to do the Thief quest line and the Dark Brotherhood quest line. Ideally, we go with the Thief armor like down the line, but the Dark Brotherhood armor is way too good in early game, and it's fantastic. And the Ancient one is fantastic for mid to late game. So I prefer to have also that option and just play both the two, both the Thief Guild and the shit. Okay, time to pay. And the Dark Brotherhood. I don't know yet if I want to go lock picking or not, because we will get the skeleton key and maybe we can keep the skeleton key for a while. So the thing about lock picking though is that it's really good for the increased carry weight, and this build will need carry weight. Any Bosmer build needs carry weight. The strange meat is weight 1, and we need to bring with us a few of them, especially the Bosmer one, but not only the Bosmer one. So so we need increased carry weight, and lockpick gives you that. So we may perk into lockpick just because of the carry weight increase. Marksman, then sneak is the main skill, of course, like we have done in the past with the dagger build. Smithing is another one. Sorry, perk as soon as possible. For this particular build, I'm not planning to use any magic, so it's going to be a min-max stamina build this time. But I could perk in conjuration or illusion if I want to. It's just I don't see a need for that, and I want to min-max. I want to see how much damage, raw damage, I can do with a purely crossbow build. So by the end game, I think we're going to do an insane amount of damage. We're going to be an alchemist. The reason is obvious. Alchemy gives you access to additional damage in the form of potions. What else? So yeah, we're perking on 2 out of 3 crafting trees. We could also go on enchanting. Enchanting is not bad. It's just not needed for this build. It's adding a lot, but not enough to justify the investment. So I think we're going to stay sneak, marksman, smithing, and alchemy. Those are the main skills. And to be more specific, at the beginning we're going to mostly raise sneak
Ain't every...
because we need
to get...
like
When you get to White Run,
we need to not be
just...
seen by the enemy.
Hey, no fair! Get her stumped!
And we are going to take the first perk in smithing. In smithing. The reason is that with the first perk you can craft steel bolts, and those are really strong. Those are going to carry during the early game. So we're going to do that. We will need a Tinker, Artisan, and then Legendary Blacksmith probably, but Tinker and Artisan are the ones that are going to give us most utility out of the three. We are going Evasion too, but not now, so we're going to be Robes at the beginning, because the point we are going to be invisible, we're not going to fight face to face the enemy. So, but again, we're going to take Marksman. We don't need Ranger. We don't need Ranger, but we may take it later to get out this stride, just to be able to move a little bit faster, because that 40% does add up. It's really good, but Ranger itself is not very helpful. Like, it's a 10% movement speed while aiming with heavy crossbow. It doesn't really change anything in my experience. So we're going to take Ranger combo training now, and then we want to get up with precise aim, piercing shot, and penetrating shot are super important. And then there is rapid reload, which is super useful, level 60, and ammunition specialist. Ammunition specialist is good. It's really good. Like, I don't know when it changed, but I feel like the bolts got much stronger. Like, if you do the thief kill quest, you can see how she's called, the outcast.
Stupid dog.
I don't remember how she's called, but the archer of the thief guild. She can do an insane amount of damage to even centurions, and the reason why she can do that is because of the bow has when fully perked has a lot of penetration. With with the crossbow as a Bosmer, we do even more penetration. Like, this is going to be a ton of damage delivered through the crossbow. Bosmer also gets 50% more physical damage through their strange meat, so we're going to eat a lot of strange meat because of that. So this is going to be really strong, like potentially one-shot most enemies, strong. We're going to hunt for gear that gives us even better penetration and better damage. There are a few nice sets to use with this. Of course, everything related to Thief Guild, everything related to the Dark Brotherhood, but there are some other sets that are really strong. Apart from that, yeah, it's really, that's it. We need now, early on we need to get the Dark Brotherhood set and a good crossbow, a good heavy crossbow, and then do some initial quests first. That's really it. We can mix poisons already because we have innate poison crafting. I was saying innate poison crafting because we are Bosmer. They're not very strong poisons, but it doesn't matter. Everything adds up, and we're going to use poisons at least early on. We may use it even later. We'll see. Point is, we can do some crazy lingering poison at the beginning, and it's going to work pretty well for the build. So we're going to do that. Apart from that, I need to check if I think there is some food that gives range damage. Right, and the effigy that gives name to the build is the sniper effigy. The farther I am, the more damage the crossbow will do. We will take that. We will take also the one close, like for close combat, because we will have some close combat fights. And the Shadowstone, we guarantee that we are always hidden. We can make potions to stay hidden. So there is a lot we can do with this build. It's just a matter of getting it off the ground. So what I'm going to do now is I'm not even trying to do any bandit content yet. We're going to go and get the we're going to do start the Thief Guild, get the shrouded robes. That's the initial setup. So it's going to take a little bit of time, but once we have that, I promise we're going to do bandit contents non-stop. And the Thief Guild questline and the Dark Brotherhood questline, but I'm not just going to do those. And differently from the Arcane Assassin, we don't have a problem killing Alain. Alain is light armor, we are going to use a heavy crossbow, he is dead. If he even look in this direction, we can kill him.
We'll pay
like,
whatever it takes.
It's not a problem. So, let's get to the Jarl Palace. There we go. So this is the mod that makes time move faster when I press a hotkey. It's really cool. Ah, I should not fall down, but apart from that, it's really cool. So in my test with this build, at least
What's the meaning of this? Well, that explains why the
at least
guards
in
let
the
you
mid
in.
game,
Come on then.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your
Yeah.
own
Was
eyes?
right.
Say now, prevent
I was
us.
able to almost
So
remove
we can-
Alpha House from the
There is
dragon. It
immediate
was
danger.
so
The
good.
dragon is lurking in the mountains.
We shoot
I'll
assume we're
not
preparing to
stand
join
idly
Ulfric's
by
side
while
and
the
attack
dragon
him.
burns my hold and the detachment.
And it's a much safer build than the Duncan
I'll
build.
return
That would
to
be
my
best.
It's going to be very hard for enemies to pinpoint where we are, hopefully. We'll see. But that's the idea. The idea is they are not going to find us. They're not going to find us, therefore they cannot hit us. And that's going to be the mantra of the build all the time. They're not, like, the idea is we are invisible most of the times. Yeah. So we need to steal stuff to get into the Thief Guild, but there is a very good chunk of things to steal in the Jarl Palace here. Specifically in the Jarl office, there are some silver and I think steel ingots. Those can make a silver line, I think bolts. And those kind of bolts should have higher penetration if I understand correctly. I hope I read it correctly, but yeah. So we have access to this place for some reason, and we can steal all the stuff, but the important thing is this one. So those are all silver ingot. We don't need to take them all. We can take maybe 2, and we can make some arrows, some bolts out of that. Let's maybe take a bit more. Every smith in Skyrim has some steel ingots, so we can take those and use them to make more bolts. And then later on we can mine ebony and get, you know, get ebony bolt, which is going to be huge. And then after that, dragonbone bolts. Dragons will be a big part of this game. We will kill a lot of dragons. That's the idea. Because we need the dragon bolts. Apart from that, I could take one perk in illusion. I have to think about it, but it would be nice to have night vision, even if it doesn't work really well in Lalaland. But still, it would be nice to get it because night vision gives us. What's Hirula doing here? She's doing. Anyway, because night vision, because we're going to move at night because it's easier with the shadow stone. So
Those two at it again?
Get him! Kill him!
right now what I'm doing is I'm stealing stuff from the companions. Is the volume of the microphone too high? Maybe let me lower it a little bit. Seems very high from the recording. Okay, so as I shown already yesterday, this bowl contains a ton of shadow segs.
You're not supposed to be here.
And shadow sag are one of the most important ingredients for invisibility potions because it's very easy to find shadow sags, and usually when you find it you can find so many, way too many. Let me put it this way. Let's take some ale in case we need to open some they spot us. I'm still impressed by the ability of the companions to see us while we are completely invisible. Anyway. Oh right, we cannot enter here, right? I think even these rooms are off limits for us. Anyway. We've got enough money, so same as we've done before, we want to go to Riften, and then from Riften we go to Windhelm, and then from Windhelm we go to Donster, get captured by Astrid, and then Falkreath, and that's when we get our
I'm afraid not.
armor. So let's go.
The Jarl has finally agreed to send you back to Riverwood.
Yes, Housecarl. We'll leave him
Just us against the dragon?
Alright,
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
let's go. Riften.
Climb and back and we'll be off. Sun feels good, huh?
So the Rotway is going to be the first
I might have to stop and get
place,
myself a
the
pint.
first real dungeon we do. But it should be easy to do with the Shadowstone and the crossbow. Let's see the last famous words. I think we may even one-shot the guards, but if not, we're going to coat the bolts with poisons, probably. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe if we do steel, if we use steel bolts, it should be enough. We're going to have a lot of power. We don't have an heavy crossbow, so that's a problem. But we should be able to get one at some point. I don't know where. That's what sucks about this, but you know. The Shadowstone, as always, is a very strong stone because we can steal anything with it, unless there is a direct source of light, which usually there isn't. So. Right, the difference with Khajiit is that we don't have a lot of muffle, so we need to build it up by doing sneak attacks. But the difference with the Arcane Assassin we done yesterday is that crossbow attacks count as um,
Running a little light in the
sneak
your
attacks.
pockets. The way they walk. Look how you wealth is my and in my life once you have it. Now, you tell me good.
Alright, we get inside scorched armor and we go downstairs. There are a lot of steel ingots that are just, you know, there to be taken. There we go. There are iron ingot too. We don't need those, but the option is there in case we need more bolts. I don't think we'll need them.
Come to see the finest weapons and armor.
We need, oh right, we need firewood for the bolts. We can chop it ourselves.
Beautiful bauble.
The beauty of SGTM is also not a very problematic
Lucky
process.
for you, that was just sitting there for the taking.
Okay, 6. Let's stop doing that. Drop the axe. And there we go. Steel bolts, damage is 70, so yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, it's pretty good. So we're going to do one,
Not bad. Reminds me when I first started smithing.
4, and then we can make silver line bolts. Right, so we give 20 steel bolts and we get back 20 silver line bolts. Those have even higher penetration. That's it. And now we need to make a heavy crossbow. So the question is, how expensive is to make a steel crossbow? We need 1 iron ingot, 3 steel ingots, and 2 leather strips. I think we don't have any of those. We need to buy them, but it's going to be very expensive. So let's maybe get the iron ingot. We can get the ingots from essentially any hole that has a smith. They all have this kind of stuff. So okay, here leather strips, and I need to find steel ingots. Yeah. I need to check the recipe to smelt down. I don't usually do it, but it could be nice. So I don't know who has who can have a steel ingot, but actually let me check. Can I use my steel sword? So I just need the steel weapons, which is easy to get. We can go to the barracks there and just get invisible, take the weapon and get out. We don't need that many weapons, but given the importance of steel ingots, we're going to get them all anyway and then maybe store them somewhere. Well, all of them, the ones we managed to snap. Let's see. What's easy to get here? Iron. Oh, really? It's all iron. Iron. So the sword that are on the wall cannot be taken, right? Not even. No. Is there anything here? No. Okay, let's have a look at the Yard quarters. We can buy them if needed. or we can make just a, you know, iron crossbow. It's still fine. Like, we at the end of the day, we're not going to need the best of the best for the Ratway, but it would be nice. It would be nice to get some of that. I cannot take the stuff that is on the wall for some reason. Okay, a lot of coal. I wonder if I can smelt this stuff, like the goblets. We could try. Alright, not good. Not good. We don't have anything steel. So let's try the goblets as there for desperation, but maybe they do work. So let's have a look. We just need the 3. We could smelt our sword, we could smelt the crossbow. I just need to be sure that I get a weapon out of whatever I'm doing. So let's have a look if we can smelt the goblets or whatever they're called. Is Splinio pissed off already?
Just nah. But no, there's plenty of gold. Get that in one piece.
What it takes.
We can. Okay. But we got silver ingots and not steel ingots. Ah, that's a shame. Oh, we cannot make a steel.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Come to see Bal. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Oh, it's very expensive. Let's buy one.
If you need more smithing work, come see me again.
Jewelry.
Alright, we can make also master keys. I need to remember. Iron ingot and steel ingot. Yeah, we can do them. So let's do the steel crossbow.
Marbles and gleaming gems.
What should it take for us to make so not torque but reinforced, right? The dwarven metal ingot. Is there anybody in no, I don't think anybody has a okay, we got our crossbow. Out of curiosity, can we already make it stronger? No. That's okay. It's not important. Alright, we should be able to go down in the Ratway now.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
So just to be sure, I'm going to sleep. It's only 150 gold. And then
People of Riften, heed my words.
Bestia stew, and then we
Turn
go
of the
down.
dragon
If
not
you've
fear
got-
coincidence.
Sure thing. It's yours for a
This is
day.
one of the signs. The signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your
No, Lady
flagons
Mara,
filled with
Lady
your
Mara.
vile liquids and embrace the teachings of the handmaiden of Kine.
No.
No, Maramo. We talk.
Alright. We are good to go, I'd say. We have our civil lined bolts, we have our crossbow.
Get them before they're gone.
Let's take a tonic of stamina. The Bestia stew, we're not going to use it anyway later. Green leaks, and we're good to go. always wonder, can I just...
I don't know, Droff. They just...
Okay. Alright, let's reload this.
Anybody there?
It should be a formality.
I know I heard something. Huh? Nothing here after all.
No, very easy. Let's move forward. Nice. This mod that makes them fly when you hit them, this mod is like, is the best. Alright. There's an orcish boy here. We're not going to take it again. We're going to stay crossbow mostly. I don't want to waste the silver line for the... Okay. Let's wait to get back our stamina. So while this is going, so the nerd neck is really good. We get, no, the nerd neck in general, the meat is really good. We get an increased damage of 14%, 15%, right? So, and that's huge, right? Once we have a good penetration, that is all damage is added to the lower range output, and that's the main reason why I went Bossman instead of Khajiit, is because I want to see the extent of this ability. Okay, same as before. We go in, get a couple of sneak attacks on the guy because he doesn't move once he attacks the first time. Just need to be sure that we get behind him without being seen, and then when we are here, we attack him. Let's open the door just in case we need to run away.
Was it something I said?
It's something you said. Yes, it was something you said. Okay, Imperial Intestines give us attack cost and stamina. I don't know if it works also with... it may work also with ranged. And we got only the 20% ring. That's fine. I mean, it sucks because a bigger regeneration is better as always. But it's fine. Oh, so ripping. Yeah, we could have done it ourselves. It's less important than it looks like. But we got so ripping, so we have a Grand Soul Gem. We could potentially kill a Grand Soul enemy and get their soul. Okay, this guy should be easy to kill. Another neck, let's take it. So in the dungeon after this, where you encounter the three
Give it up, Brynjolf.
enemies
Those
and
days
you
are over.
take Dravin's bow,
Well,
you
so,
can find some nice
I want you
gear for the
do this right. A word of warning, though. Good. If you need any details,
Okay. But we're not going down yet because we cannot open the we cannot open the
I'm really
upgrade
getting
this
tired
lock
of yours.
yet. We will be able to do it, but I don't have the money to buy it yet.
What do you want? I'm not that... Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought.
Here for a room or something? No. Please. Very well.
What do you want? 3. First is the velvet. Last and... Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both?
It doesn't look like there is something for archers. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I just want to double check if I want to make the master key myself. I can do no, not good. If I want to do the master key, I need steel ingot and corundum.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grella.
I don't know where to take the corundum. Anyway, let's do Grelka. No, let's do Grelka. And I haven't done her yet, right? Get the money and
Those who shirk their duties will get an
the
extra.
quest line.
It's Grella.
It's funny they Grelog. It's funny that Grelog can die with any shot. Like you can hit her with anything she does, one shot, no matter what, no question asked. Corundum. How do we make corundum? Can I smell down stuff to make corundum?
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
We could steal a couple of things and see if they smell down.
Can I help you?
Like this one. Do they smell down into something? We can check. So this one is silverware, so it smells down to silver. You know what? Let's have a look if the blue things smell down to something. I don't remember all the smelting recipes, to be honest. I just know that most of the ingredients we need for this build can be found in the city list for the early game. No, they don't.
Stay alive?
Break down
Why
into
take a
anything.
chance?
Oh well. You know what? We can sell it in the thief guild. All right, we still need to find something that can be used for corundum.
Just embarrassing.
No! I'm going to break it!
Oh my word. Something happening.
No! Take your coin and tell Brynjolf to leave us alone.
They keep giving and giving, Bercy, and they'll keep taking and taking. When is it going to end?
What would you have me do, woman? Cross the guild? Take them all on one by one?
You know I don't mean that.
Hey, keep your hands to yourself.
Perhaps not.
Layla is as clueless as she's stupid.
Leila is as clueless as just stupid. That's one good sentence, one real sentence. One true sentence, sorry. Okay. Here.
Please, there's no need for that here. Understood.
Tonic,
Here, I even have
easy to get. I mean, I don't know what smells down to Corondo. I wonder if the Straccio di Pella does smell. Let's take it. Why not? It does smell down to something. Also nice. Wouldn't be the first time I'm surprised by something in Skyrim that can be done. Let's see. Otherwise, we sell it to the guild. Yeah.
Buy some armor.
Alright, let's go to Brynjolf, bring the money down, and do the first quest for Dalvin.
So, dumping bodies. Here you go. Judging from how... Oh. And talk to Tamelia.
Putting together an...
If you're looking for conversation, the flagon isn't the place. Well, looks like you and I can also... Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. Welcome to the cozy... If you're looking for extra work, talk to Vex or Delvin. They'll fix you up. Yeah, need something? Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of deal we can make.
Everyone knows about you and Brynjolf.
What?
All right then. Yes? Usual guild rate. Let's take a look at them.
Okay. Let's sell everything we don't need. We don't want to use the armor.
I don't know where you find your sources, but that last shipment of sweetheart was some of the best quality I've seen in years.
To someone who knew someone else,
What
the
is
rest
that
just
doing?
writes itself.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. So, a few something. All you need to do is ask, and we can both feel like doing good.
Why can't you just sell
So let's make some invisibility potion. Oh, we can make only one. It's fine. We just need a few visibility
Half
potions
dog.
for
Where
killing
did you
things
put
like
it, woman?
south.
Oh, don't you dear me. I had a bowl of vampire dust on my work table not an hour.
Still have quite a... And here's the... I'm listening. Agreed. Neat? Nice. This is what you need to know.
You need to tell your boys to play nice, Delvin. Almost threw 2 of them into the well last night.
Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of deal we can make.
Okay, let's sell the Thief Guild armor just to free some space. The gemstone for now. Later we'll need them, but for now we can sell them. So Mistral Key. The main problem of going bossman instead of Khajiit is that Khajiit move away more quickly compared to bossman, and their armor decrease is multiplicative, meaning that it's pretty good if you know that with a crossbow you will hit the limit. But that's really it. It would be nice to steal the cross swords because they are very expensive. Okay, this sword can be stolen. And proof of the ignorance.
The fairest prices and the highest quality in Sky.
Looking for work. And, in fact, don't make me got a personal. Keep this up.
Whiterun. Okay, the blacksmith, fine. We have enough money, so let's go talk to Argentino and get our armor. Could actually go by.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some accounts. They say the big old palace there was built by Ysgramor himself.
By some account, I think isn't Windhelm the oldest city after Sartan or something like that.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Argentino.
Then it's true. Whatever. Grow on, you old crone. You'll get what you deserve. The Dark Brotherhood will see to that. Sweet. I did the black. You don't have to say anything. So I ran away and came home and performed the black sacrament. Now you're here and you killed all the kind. Oh, and please take this as payment. It's an old family heirloom. It's supposed to be pretty valuable. It should fetch you a nice price. Thank you again.
There we go. We got Argentino heirloom, silver. We could actually smelt it, I guess. Anyway. could do Rise in the West just to take the...
Looking up.
walkie-talkie.
Where are you headed? Climb on in the boat and get comfortable.
Man, after sometimes you do this quest, it gets really boring to keep doing it.
Sleep. Does it matter?
I wish
But
there
there is
I mean,
a
there is a
kill
way to
you.
start in the Dark Brotherhood actually, but...
Then you know where we stand. Make your kill and we're square. Repayment of your debt is but a discreet knife thrust away.
Okay.
Whoever this is, clearly we got off on the wrong foot. But no worries. This is not the first time I have been bagged and dragged. Come now, whatever the problem, we can talk about it like civilized folk, hmm?
I'm not doing sneak attacks for some reason.
Hello? Hello? I know you are listening. A man in my position makes lots of enemies. But what is a life-threatening situation if not an opportunity for mutual benefit, huh? You will let me go, I know you will. This is all just part of the game we play. You will let me go, I know you will. This is all just...
What's happening? Damn it, what are you doing? Get these things off of me. Ah! Wow, yeah. Coward! Stealing a woman from her home. For shame.
Oh, we have the bestias too. That's why we get all this stamina. I was surprised about the stamina of the Bosmer suddenly being very like the regeneration being very good at it, because it's not. In this patch, there is one problem, is the stamina regeneration.
Oh God,
of the
please,
Bosmer.
let me live.
Okay, that's enough. Okay.
Damn you! That your best? Huh? Lucky hit. Ah! By Ismir, you'll pay for that? Ah! That's it? That's all you've got?
What the fuck is going on? Anyway, let's see. Requiem, secondary tribute, 11%. Yeah, perfect. We are going to be very quiet. Oh, 11% is really low. I wasn't expecting to be this low.
I can hear you talking out there. Please let me go. I've done nothing to you.
can rush the ancient shorted armor. Right, it would be good to get the armor as soon as possible, actually. Because then it would trivialize most of the content, I think.
Well, well. I'll see you at home.
Bye, Astrid. Alright. Alright, let's go here. We're going to Valkyrie. We don't want to travel at night. I just realized that it's nighttime. So let's go daytime, and then we go toward Valkyrie. We can walk there. Should be safe. Carry capacity is super bad, so we're not going to use that. Good. Level up, and there we go. We're going stamina, archery damage. So this is going to be a min-max similar to what we have done for the dagger, but we're going to invest a ton in stamina. So these are some effects on the build. One is that we're probably not going to have that many problems with stamina. So stamina regeneration is not going to be a big deal. We can invest, we can use armor that do other stuff, not necessarily stamina regeneration. And the second obvious one is that we're going to have a lot of problems with our health. So we're going to be a bit of a glass cannon again, but I still think that for this kind of build, especially the shadow builds that can go invisible as like whenever they want, I think it makes a ton of sense to go to make the min-max. Because at the end of the day, the point is you don't do any mistakes, especially if you have a lot of stamina, right? So combination shadow. What? Poetia? Really? What an annoying prick. No, I'm wrong.
You can't beat me!
Really? Going strong. If you miss this kind of shots,
Just give up! You can't win!
Ah. Oh my god.
No one crosses me! At last, a worthy opponent!
Yeah, the damage is good. The penetration is alone. Oh my god! Yeah, I don't have stamina, as you can tell. Let's move on to whatever we get. That was bad. I didn't hit him once. That was so bad. So, stick this, stick this, stick this. We can use that too.
Help! I'm getting out of here! Somebody help!
I don't want to use a tonic or anything. That's why I'm not fighting. Like, unless I get attacked by a real enemy, but they should be fairly easy to avoid. The reason why the guy has died is because he tried to fight them. But in general, you don't want to fight the wood crab, you want to run away, right? So there are some skeletons there. I'm going to try to not aggro them by going south toward Falk Reef. Unlock this place too. One thing about crossbows is that there aren't many crossbows to be found, and as far as I know, none of them is enchanted anyway. Like, there are no special crossbow, whereas there are some really good standard bows, right? So we're going to have to make them ourselves. We can find the glass crossbow. I think you can find the diary crossbow, which is incredibly hard to use because it requires a lot of stamina, if I remember correctly. But you cannot really make them. You cannot really, find the unique artifacts. So that's why crafting is needed, and not only the board side, but everything.
What is that music?
Okay. All right.
Ah. At last. This is... Ah, but one last thing.
Again. Do the part where he tries to buy.
Alright, about the armor. We don't need the shortened boots, we don't need the...
wait. Here we go. Oh, you're such a pretty
don't need
little
the
girl. Would the
gloves.
sweetie like a sweetie? Oh,
We
yes.
do
How about
need
some
the
chocolate? Oh, yes, please, kind sir.
We do need
My mama
the...
and papa left me all alone, and I'm so very hungry. I know a
and sorry, the
shortcut to the
Kuira,
candy
so
shop.
that's what we're going
Through
to
this
do.
alley.
How does it look, this, with, on the postman? Okay, this looks fine. So
Mine's
let's use
dark
that.
down here.
We drop these,
Oh, but you're
and
so beautiful.
we will have to
Such
use
a
the shrouded
lovely
Kuiras at
smile.
some point.
Your teeth.
Just
No.
we need to be careful with because we don't have the
They're
vision perk.
bad, but
The
you
first
are
vision perk,
so
we need to be careful
What
with
about
the
you,
effect
Festus? How did that
of
last
the
contract
our
turn out?
ability to sneak.
Oh,
Okay.
yes,
The cow
please,
we can
old
use.
man.
The shrouded-
Regale us with your
the
tales
Kuiras,
of
sorry.
wizardry.
We can,
Ah,
okay,
the
we
young
can
and
use
stupid.
both.
Always mocking the experienced and brilliant. My contract went very well, I'll have you know. Tried a new
Let's
spell.
drop this, we don't
Little
need it.
something I've been working on in my spare time.
And there we
Came
go. This is our armor.
So you're the new... That may... And more. You can turn each one in. When you've completed all those,
Let's take the first set of contracts. Yeah, and as you can probably tell, it's going to be pretty easy to do contracts as a sniper.
I'm afraid I don't have a primary contact.
The Dark Brotherhood Cuirass is so good. It gives you health and stamina, so you can see that we already have much more than we had before. Alright, let's start with Betil. We could actually just do Betil, then move directly, then do immediately Alen. I don't think we'll have any problem with Alen. It could be that we don't one-shot enemies, so it would be nice to get one like the 25 perk. But then again, we don't care about one-shot. That's the thing, we don't care about one-shotting enemies, right? So as always, let's wait in the evening. She goes to sleep. She's out now. She goes to sleep, and when she goes to sleep, she keeps the door open. I trust you. That's it. What? What the fuck was that? Yeah, the armor allows us to open the... Okay. The cowl gives us... Sorry, I was saying the cowl gives us enough stats to allow us to open this any novice lock, which is great, of course. Let's grab the tonic of stamina, get out. We can do the other contracts another time. Let's activate the new request. New gives us the ring of to add penetration, and if I may be wrong, but I don't think we need the recuperation ring for this particular piece. So what we're going to do is use Muri's ring to get even more penetration. It should be should make us pretty strong. Let's see.
But the Night Mother is mother to all. It is her voice we follow, her will. Would you dare risk disobedience?
And we'll see who gets punished.
Lumbering lapdog. Punishment?
This has had a long journey. I, for at least be civil. Have delighted you and the Night Mother have
what
arrived.
A kind and
Your
wise
Night Mother offers a welcome return to
and you will be afforded the respect deserving of your position as keeper. But make no mistake, I am the leader of this sanctuary.
Yes, mistress.
My word is law. Ah, there you are. Good. Her name... Since it's your first contract, I...
Alright. First contract, Muri. We need to go to Markart. We have the money, so we're going to take a horse, of course.
Will there ever... I could do this all
Get the
day.
experience from this. Green clicks. Just to have them, and we can go. So we are sneak 25. I mean, the level 50 is not that required. The perk is not that required for this build, so maybe we can go marksman 25 and then do sneak. It doesn't really matter, but marksman plays an important role, as important as sneak. Whereas if you are like a melee character, then sneak is the most important skill, bar none. So let's go 25 marksman and then we go back to to sneak. I'm a bit worried that we need a ton of perks, but at the beginning a lot of these builds require a lot of perks, so that's fine. And again, we've because we use the crossbow,
where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
we will fight long range.
This'll clear up soon. I'm sure of it.
We need to do also the old gods. Oh, I went to the wrong city, but that's great. Such a good idea.
What's the Jarl going to do about it?
How are we supposed to feel safe in our own...
try one more time. We go to marker, not to mortar. I will also do the.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Do the.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves. I don't believe a word of it.
It's called, right? The one that gives us meeting. So we need to decide on. We need to kill the Madonak. It could be fun. Actually, it's not going to be very easy to side with Madonak. Sorry, we against Madonak, but yeah. We don't need Severland. We need this. We're fine with this. So let's wait for the stamina to regen, and then we get inside and kill the guy.
A bit of jewelry for your journey home.
I die for my people.
Here in the city.
Everyone stay back. The Markarth city guard have this all under control. There are no force wounds.
Thank you.
Okay, let's
Damn. God, are you all right? Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
We can do later when I have any things how to kill the Madonak. We need to kill him substantially. Alright, let's talk to Miuri.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and
Really? Please open the door.
Why are you looking at me like that? The Dark Brother. What I need? I want you to go. But it's Nilsine. Just coat your weapon with it. You get the idea.
When Margaret goes in. So she gives us a pretty strong poison. The Lotus X strategy is 6 times for 30 seconds. Pretty good. Let's do this. Let's go Windhelm. We can kill Nielsen immediately, and then in the evening we can go to the place. To the ruins. Right. Nielsen should now go to the cemetery, or whatever it's called, not the Hall of the Dead. Oh, pretty sure. Why the game is telling me she's there, she's not? What? Let's go inside and wait for her here. She's why? What have I done wrong? I clearly have done something stupid, but I don't understand what. Alt G, Alt N. the neck is not bad. Not sure. Okay, Alan. Alan. Let's go. I just need to be careful with the carry weight, because the additional carry weight makes no sense with. Like, it's risky. If then the effort ends and it's only 17 minutes. If the effort ends while I'm overweight, then we die. 45 carry weight is
Spare a coin for a poor old woman.
Alright. We could also at some point go to the Boetia shrine. I don't know. It's just I don't need the knife. And the main quest for Boetia is killing the vampire, and I require some setup to do it. I should be able with the level 50 perk and a silver line bolt, but we'll see. Speaking of, let's bring back a silver line bolts, because that's what we're going to use. Down, pick one of the horses and go. Crossbows are not completely silent. I want to find some people so we can make the crossbows stronger. We'll see. Crossbows are not completely silent, so some of the techniques are really with the dagger, you use them with the crossbow. Some distance, if there is another like corner, some distance when the enemy goes a long way. You don't need to do the full damage, you just need to not see. Specifically what we're going to do here is I'm going to stay on the top of the hill and snipe them from here. Up. Here, go down. Oops. Jump up. So for a land, we're going to take the tonic of stamina for sure. Take a faint one. We have already food, we go grilled leeks. It's not an easy target, so better to be ready. First guy is down there. He's likely not going to die, so he's going to alert the others. We don't really care. We just hide back and wait. Eventually we'll one-shot those.
Someone there?
Yeah, exactly. So we're going back in a place where they just can see us and speed up the time. They are likely to be alerted again from the body, sadly. After that, it's part of the situation, or the...
Who's there? Come on, show yourself, damn eaters.
Okay, no, they didn't. Let's see. Are they still there? No.
Tiresome day.
Is
Go
there
by
one?
a nice bit of swamp in Black Marsh.
Is there one?
Guards think they're better than all of us, and that we can just be thrown away. Those bastards.
Okay, we go invisible and up again. I don't know if we kill them all with one shot, but yes, we
Someone
do.
there?
Alright, the damage is good with silver line arrows. That's good, that's good. Because we're going to make as many as we want. There is a lot of silver in Skyrim. Let's wait for this guy to get...
Anybody there?
No left anymore, then we go behind and hit him with the bow.
I know I heard something.
He knows he heard something.
What was that? I was sure I heard something. Fine, he's... There's a killer about. Is someone there?
Alright. Let's keep going with the speed up.
Anybody there? Someone there? I guess I was just here.
Alright.
Waiting. But they never.
Now it should be as easy as... Wow, he took damage like an idiot. It should be as easy as going behind him and shooting with the...
Get him while he's sleeping.
crossbow.
Or poison his meat. So wait. What was that?
Or I can just blow everything up. Like the easiest.
Is someone there?
I hope it's one.
That's up.
It's not. It's not a one-shot kill. Holy moly.
I'll mount your head on my wall.
It's not even 2 shots.
Come back here.
Okay, not as clean as I was hoping, so not great, but still acceptable, I'd say, for now. What does Argonian? Nice. Argonian is good. Argonian gives us back some health. So it's regeneration. 0.5. It's not even that bad. It's half of what the Argonian gets. Tornek, we don't need it. No other silver line. Okay. That guy was just not good. Sleeping will get a lot of damage as well. 6,000. Imperial is nice. That's
Always be on your guard. Gods, I miss her so much.
But that dog could work. Suspecting to survive it.
Anybody there?
Yeah, you can start the light with We're going to travel anyway after this point. Let's use this for marksman again. We really want that perk. We need the perks in Sneak, we need so many perks. Alright. We go down here and no, this is annoying. What was that? With as much stamina as possible. Huh? Lalaland is annoying, but it should go down with crossbow. It's good in melee, Lalaland, but not that much in to find who hits him with a crossbow.
Anybody there? Anybody there? Sure, I heard something. Well, now, this is unexpected. Someone there?
This is unexpected. This is so annoying when they get alerted about something that they've already seen. Anyway, we're going to keep hitting them like this. Nobody is nowhere land. We already do a lot of damage. You can tell there he has 570 health and he's already reduced to 66.
Hello?
This is a very strong build.
What was that?
Alright, let's wait for him to come down and then we can hit him again.
I heard something.
Last time should be dead.
I guess I was just hearing things.
Yeah, I was just hearing things. The dead body, we don't care.
Retire someday.
yourself and all.
The fact that we can kill heavy armor like this is good. It's good. It's good. Lalaland is so good with that knife with that armor. Cool. I don't know what I was looking for. Alright, so none of this is useful. But we can get some Dwemer bolts. Dwemer bolts do more damage. Postman gives us carry capacity. Oh, but it's better stamina. Okay, so we want those. So it's 25% more not 25%, 25 more stamina regenerated. Okay, that's good. I almost got cold. What about the enemy gas damage? Yes. Alright. This is done. Let's open this. Okay, greater. Spoon. So what about this? Can I smelt them down? Can I get one of these and just melt it down like Dominic Chiro? 45 sneak, we can take it. Recuperation, take it. What about up there? Dynamo core is gold ingot, iron ingot, sneak, we don't need it, and this is closed. Nothing there. Alright. We have 42, let's go up with marksman a little bit. Level up, stamina, arching damage, and here we go. We can take damage boost skills by 10%. Which is good. And this one. Crossbow ignore half of the armor target that are very close to you and have not detected you. Why not? So we need to be close to the enemy, and that sucks. But we need, like, I guess it makes sense when we hit them with the crossbow. The idea, at least for now, the idea is let's take this. The idea is we can ignore half of the armor if we're very close to that. It's not necessary because again, we don't care about killing enemies in one shot. They're not going to see us anyway. We're not as close as you would be with weapons, but it is good to get more damage, right? So if there is a chance, then we should do it.
I've been looking for you. Looks like
almost killed it. What? What? We did the mission.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Wait, they are not enabled there. Yeah. So.
Well, what news? I'll never forget you.
Alright, this gives us the Muri ring, which is something we can swap in where we need penetration. We can also swap in and out before we hit the enemy. It's a good practice to keep the recuperation ring on you when you're moving around. God, make it nervous. Where is? What's my? Ah, there is one down there, right? Let's see. Pyramid and ingot. Okay, so we can smell women stuff into metal ingot. Good to know. Only some of it though, because this one cannot be smelled in the surface. Why I need to? Why I need to hang up? Okay, so this gives us more damage because we can craft the reinforced steel crossbow, so it's good. We can make some more civilian weapons. Alright. We're still slightly overweighted, but it should be easy. Wait. It should be easy to get rid of the overweight, I think. We can't make it. I know, because we cannot use normal steel yet. What do I drop? What do I drop? I guess some of the. Really? Just do like that. Alright. Now we go to Astrid.
Ah, you're back. Now, who is he speaking with? You must Like, no objections then?
No objections. Like, she says that like I have a choice.
So many contracts, so little time.
I cannot open the mother coffin because I don't have a way to. Tiny. Is there 45 lockpicks somewhere? Oh yes, Tamira. Okay, Tamira's is 45 lockpick, so I can make a push of 45 lockpick. Big question will be, is it enough? But we can try anyway. So we have only one for 30 seconds. I don't know. Let's see if it works. Nice. Speed up this.
Are we alone? Yes. Yes. Alone. Spoken dead. And I know disturb us. Was this correct? Is home. Perhaps even the Argonian. And the unchanged. What do you do? Of course nothing. I do the talking, the stalking, the seeing, and the saying. Never. When you're ready, won't you? Sweet. Won't you? Always understand. Your babes. How can I defend you? In such a way you will not speak to anyone. Poor Cicero has failed you. Poor Cicero is sorry. sweet mother. I tried so very hard, but I just can't find the listener. What treachery! Defiler!
When silence
Speak word! Then it's true. She's
I
back.
wish there was a choice to just
Lady
tell him the wrong
is
phrase and
back.
see how he reacts.
She has chosen a listener. She has chosen you.
I heard the commotion.
I spoke to the Night Mother, but she didn't speak to me. Oh,
The listener?
no! She spoke only to you. The Night Mother has spoken.
When I heard Cicero screaming, I knew you'd been discovered. I feared the worst.
Are you
You
all right?
look like you've just seen...
To you?
And? But I need time.
Alright. I think I can just...
Will there more work? My friend.
I should be able to finish the current stuff before getting the new... and then go to Volendrur. Whatever. So, Volendrur is here. We need to kill the guy that is in west of Anger's Mill. Oh wow, it's not quick enough for some reason. Okay. Okay, Nodius is dead. Imperial testing is attack, which is not bad. Now we need to go to Volendure there, so what we do is we can just walk to Volendure and use one of the meats to kill the two guys. Or not, actually. One of the good things of Bosmer is that the food you need for the main course, the strange food, it's very common. Every enemy drops it, almost every enemy drops it, right? So I can just pop one now, use it just to feed the people. I would never do that with the SSD. And we don't need to kill them, we can go straight. That was a good shot. Where's the guy? It's not. It's stuck.
Hello? Who's there?
He's stuck.
Just
blaze!
Wait, why did it not really damage? Was it alert? Just stop. Iron battle axe, we leave it, and here we don't really pick anything. Alright, we need to avoid the skeleton here. We don't have a weapon that can hurt him. And he kind of knows that, so... Sorry, I need to report one thing to Lala very quickly. So... It's interesting that enemies can detect you so far away. I think Lalaland is the only one with this problem. A reporter is Lala.
By the I would like the Rexus. The item.
Here.
The sealed letter will explain everything that needs to be done. The amulet is quite valuable. You can use it to pay for any and all expenses.
We open it later. Alright, I will need to stop now. Let me just
We need to talk. So go.
Still here. Your payment for a job well done.
Okay. Stop the Astrid again. And it should give us access to the next phase.
You're back. Good. You... What's this? As a matter of... I don't... But this is all... Delvin Mallory and the Dark Brotherhood have...
History.
He can be trusted.
Okay, we have 42, we have one more in marksman. So we don't need this perk, but yeah, it's okay. I'll continue later. Thanks for joining me and see you.